Well, I just landed in Intercontinental Airport, Houston. It has changed so much. When I used to work for Continental Airlines, this was all, Terminal C was all Continental Airlines, but now it's United. And it has changed a lot, and I just didn't want to leave this airport without having a walkthrough and just showing you guys. Let's just walk through this incredible airport, Terminal C at Intercontinental Airport, Houston. Let's go check it out.
I'm going away, gone away, I'm gone away, and the sun gonna shine on a brand new day.
You know, it's a modern airport when you have so many outlets, both USB and plug outlets. Like every few feet you find these. And something else, many different restaurants here, but they all have this very peculiar looking lamps and tables next to every restaurant. So even if you're not at that restaurant, you can still use them. Now we'll continue our walkthrough. Let's go.
Each step through Terminal C feels like walking between past and future, where Continental's legacy meets United's vision. Tonight, in the quiet glow of Houston's heart, the airport becomes more than a terminal. It becomes a story in motion.
You know, I wish I knew a little bit more about these portraits. Definitely looks like going back to like the 1800s all the way to like the 60s and 70s.
Leaving the gallery of faces behind, the corridor stretches ahead like a passage through time. Each step carries us deeper into the airport's unfolding story, where echoes of history fade into the hum of modern travel. The walkway becomes a stage, lined with light and silence, inviting us to notice what often goes unseen. Here, architecture whispers, and every detail, from the glow above to the rhythm of footsteps, reminds us that this place is more than transit. It is memory, motion, and meaning intertwined.
You know what I really like about this airport is that there are these small details. Even the ceilings have these beautiful lights. And you might not even notice it as you're just walking down the corridor, but look at it. Keep walking. And look at these details. Look at these beautiful stars. It's modern, and yet it's very authentic, very nostalgic Americana, right? And these majestic functional lights are actually also very artistic, beautiful.
From the crest of the wave that we broke up.
Intercontinental Airport, Houston, I'm very impressed by you. It's modern as well as functional.
Why'd it take all our life to explain that it's more beautiful when you're here?
And do you see how open these corridors are? You know, a lot of these airports, even some of the new terminals they've made, like DFW have these terminals that just recently made, like in the last 10 years, they close on you, right? And look at these are like nice and open. And functional signs up and down here. Let's go take a look. Let's keep walking. Oh, this is quite unique to Intercontinental Airport, Houston. You know, they have quite a car culture, but in a more unique way. It's the art car culture. So they have this display. I think it's very cool. Take a look. I don't know if they were like real cars and then they tore them apart and made it, or they just created it, but it's really nice. Very cool. Interesting thing is that, you know, it's not that late. It's about 9 o'clock at night. And where is everyone? Where are all the flights? I mean, this is supposed to be their international hub, Intercontinental Airport, Houston, Terminal C, United Airlines. Where is everyone? I mean, I like it. It's kind of peaceful. I can hang out here for a while, but surely where is everyone? Where are all the flights? See a plane.
Say it like it is this time for me.
737 or an Airbus, I can't see. Usually I can tell by the side because of where the emergency doors are, but here I can't tell because of the winglet is in the way. But this could be a 737-900. United has a lot of these. That could be the one that just came from Florida. Let's just go. Let's keep walking.
The walk continues, and the terminal begins to change. Planes rest quietly, lights glow with color, and each corridor hints at new discoveries waiting ahead.
One thing you see are these pretty upscale looking restaurants, from Thai to pizza to burger joints. Now, it's very possible that I'm just at some of the gates that don't have any flights tonight. It's possible. But this one is kind of peculiar that it's just kind of deserted. The whole thing is like 9 o'clock at night. One of the most major airports in the country, in the United States.
Lost to the cages of chaos. I forgot. Somewhere it must be written.
Well, I found one flight going to Rio, Brazil, at 9:30 p.m. Seems delayed, but again, where are all the passengers? If the flight is leaving at 9:30 p.m., it's like now about 9:15 p.m. Where are the passengers? Where's the crew? Let's just keep walking, but this is kind of cool.
I crossed the ocean and lost myself below.
I think that one, the plane behind me, is an Airbus 320. The way I can tell is those two emergency doors, because when I do get to fly coach in the back, I usually pick the emergency rows, and if I pick the 737s, there's just one exit row, and then the bathroom is like all the way in the back, or you have to go use the first class cabin. But if you are flying one of these, it's really good. Look at those details on the ceiling. I really love these. Not just those LED lights, but that effect that has those kind of like a fluorescent, purplish, lavenderish glow.
In the stillness of Terminal C, emptiness becomes its own presence. The corridors stretch wide, the lights shimmer in lavender tones, and yet the air feels untouched, as if the airport itself is pausing, waiting, holding its breath. Chairs sit quietly, with no passengers to claim them. Storefronts close their doors, and the silence lingers like a hidden rhythm.
So I think when we get to like gate C4, after that, there are no more gates, and then there's a corridor, and I wonder where it leads to. We'll go check it out. Never mind, it goes from like gate C4 to gate C12. Why? I don't know, but you know, that's all right because we're gonna go across the corridor and see what's after this beautiful red little store. I think it's a bar. And all the stores are closing too. At like 9 o'clock at night. It's a Texas thing, I think. I think it is, because you know when I used to live here like many years ago, they would always say 8 p.m. and 7 p.m. Central because things would always be 1 hour earlier because I think they go to bed earlier here in Texas. Okay, so the main sea gates that are kind of swanky ends here. And then there's a corridor. We're gonna follow it, okay? Let's go down this rabbit hole.
As we move beyond the flagship corridors, the atmosphere begins to shift. The openness fades, the crowds return, and the airport takes on the rhythm of a big city hub. Here, every detail, from the planes at the gates to the chapels and self-service stores, tells a quieter, more practical story of travel.
Okay, so as we leave those main gates, it's getting a little bit more crowded. There are more people here. And at the same time, it's a little bit more compact. So it doesn't feel that open like it did back there. So I guess that was like their flagship area, if you will. And this feels more like a normal big city airport now. Okay, so I got cut off earlier. But what I was saying is that, see that plane over there with those two, I don't know if you can see those two emergency doors. I really like, that's an Airbus 320, and when you get the emergency row exit, there is a bathroom right there. There are seats that has nothing in front of it for like 10 feet, so you really have a lot of room. So if you're flying Airbus A320, try to get those emergency rows that are two to get two rows together and sit in the front row, because if it's close to the bathroom, it can be good or bad. So I'm finding myself in a different area of the airport. These are like D gates. We were at C gates that were really nice and swanky and upscale. These are not that good, but let's go take a look. We'll walk down. A lot of these airports have these self-service stores now where you just like go in and just check out and there's no one around. So one store in Fort Lauderdale Airport, and I think also when I saw in New York, is that you just walk in, you pick up your stuff and walk out, and just automatically charges you on your credit card. That's pretty cool. So is automation good? I know people say it's going to take jobs away, but it's going to create some new jobs and new opportunities and really elevate the lifestyle, improve the conditions of people in normal everyday lives. Let's see how it works out.
Automation reshapes the terminal. Stores no longer need attendants, transactions happen in silence, and technology replaces human presence. The effect is striking, efficiency wrapped in emptiness, a future that feels both convenient and strangely detached.
You know, one thing I do like, airports go a little bit out of their way to celebrate some person or some event or something. Here, they're celebrating George Bush, the first one. It's kind of neat. I'm going to show it to you. Intercontinental Airport, Houston. Gosh, look how young he was. Of course, he was a pilot in the Air Force, as we know. He was shot down World War II. I'm at a shared ride, like Uber pickup area at the Intercontinental Airport, Houston. And just like every other major airport, it seems pretty chaotic. But you know, in Houston, they have made it work somehow. They have all these zones, like Zone A, and then there's Zone A2, and then there's Zone B and B2, and so forth, so on. And this is Uber. Lyft is across the street. And they have made it work. And the reason I'm mentioning this is that, yeah, there are other airports can learn from this, but somehow Houston is making things work. You know, there was a time not that long ago, maybe like a couple of decades ago, where nothing worked in Houston. Houston was a piece of crap. Houston was like Miami, where nothing works. But now everything just seems to click in the Houston area. Something's going on here, guys. Let's keep an eye on Houston. Yeah.